Good afternoon. I'm here to deliver sort of a holiday message in regards to crime prevention and just raise people's awareness. Unfortunately, we have experienced an increase in burglaries in 2016 over the numbers of last year. Last year we had 603 burglaries. This year we've had 733 burglaries, which represents about an increase of about 20%. Obviously, this increase is cause for concern, and we are trying to help the public by giving them appropriate crime prevention messages and sort of a common sense approach to minimize the risk of you becoming a victim. We've also noticed since November 1st, we've had about 86 burglaries island-wide. 32 of those have been in the East End, which is also for concern. It's starting to feel a little bit like the Grinch who stole Christmas. And during this sort of holiday period, we really want to urge persons to take real care of their residents and their property and try to prevent them from becoming a crime statistic and ruin their Christmas holidays. So without real further ado, I'll hand you over to Acting Detective Chief Inspector David Greenidge, who has some common sense approaches to crime prevention.
Hi, good afternoon. One of the things that we've recognized and one of the trends when it has to do with security is that a number of the burglaries we believe are avoidable. We are finding that a lot of the residents are leaving their doors or their windows open, unsecured. So it's important that you actually check your residence, prior to leaving the house. Ensure that when you get in before you retire at night, that your residence is secure. You lock your windows and your doors. Certainly, please avoid advertising any purchases of your expensive electronic devices. Putting the boxes outside of your house in the trash. Either take them to the dump yourself or tear up the boxes, etc. But these are indications to criminals that you're not at home, that you have expensive items in your residence. So there's a need for you to, at least if you minimize the opportunity, you certainly reduce the risk. We also want you to report any strange vehicles or persons seen in the area. Give us the opportunity to respond. We wouldn't advise you to challenge those people, but please, give us a call, 911, normal police line, and we'll certainly endeavor to get an officer or patrol vehicle to the area. In terms of, this is the period where there's a lot of social events going on, and that's also, creates a situation for people to be victims of crime. So, things like advertising your expensive jewelry, chains around your neck, you can tuck them in your shirts, going to the ATMs late at night, please travel in pairs, park under the light. These are simple, common sense approaches to avoid being victims of crime. And from a business standpoint, cash, ensure that you either utilize a security registered security company. Ensure that at least 2 of your staff is present in the store, the business place at any given time. You can stagger your business hours. Ensure that it's common sense safety, and that's the message that we want to send today. Thank you.
About theft from cars, things like that.
Oh yes, that's it is seasonal crime. People are shopping. They're putting their vehicles putting their presents and the items in the body of the car. That's one of the things we want to avoid. Put them in the trunk of the car. So it's if people are seeing them there, you're tempting them, and they want to take advantage of that. So just put them in the trunk of the vehicles.